Grandma! Did you leave the door open? Did you know I was on my way?
I only just opened it for some fresh air, darling. But of course I'd hoped you'd come visit today.
And then you went right back to bed? Mom did say you were running out of groceries. I hope you have enough energy to cook. I couldn't really get ready to eat things.
I'm sure whatever you brought is fantastic, honey.
That's strange. Your voice sounds weird. Hey, when's the last time you went out? Are you sure about the virus?
I haven't been out in days. I've been in bed with my crosswords, you know?
Of course. Especially with your condition, that is a good thing. And now that everyone is at home, I should be able to stop by more often, so you won't need to go out.
Thank you, darling. You could just leave it on the table there. Wouldn't let you germs in my bed here.
Mom baked some bread for you, now that she isn't working. We tried our first loaf, and it was pretty good, but this one is even better. She seems a lot more confident in it.
That's good. I'm sure it'll be delicious if your mom made it.
Grandmother, you know she can't cook. Do you remember those cookies last Christmas? I'm surprised she wanted to try to make bread.
Oh, did your mother make those? I thought your father did.
Interesting that you wouldn't remember that. My, what big eyes you have. And what big hands?
They think it's a new symptom of the virus, dear. Swelling hands and eyes.
Oh, I don't think so.
Are you saying you don't remember what your dear grandmother looks like?
I remember perfectly well what she looks like.
You haven't washed your hands yet.
Oh.
Why don't you cut me off a piece of your mother's bread?
And how about you tell me who you are and what you have done with my grandmother?
I told her it wouldn't work.
So this was her idea?
She was sure you'd be too nervous about giving her the virus, so you'd just leave it all out on the step.
Oh. I should have done that. Then why did you dress up like her?
I saw you coming up from the forest. I said I was getting some fresh air, didn't I? Besides, you even forgot to wash your hands.
yeah, I need to remember to... Wait, no, we're not focusing on me here. Who are you? What are you doing here? Where is my grandmother?
Your grandmother's letting me stay with her during quarantine. It gets lonely, you know. And normally she has bridge club and her walking group and wine club.
That doesn't answer my question.
We're friends?
Huh. I don't remember my grandmother being friends with a wolf.
I don't like the way you said that. And besides, why wouldn't she be?
I mean, where would you even meet her?
Crossword club.
Of course.
She did let me stay with her, you know.
Why?
I didn't have anywhere else.
Oh. You didn't have anywhere else?
You really don't like that your grandmother's friends with a wolf, do you?
No, it's not that. It's just...
No, it is that. You don't like that she's friends with a wolf, or that she offered to help me so I didn't wind up sick and in the hospital. Do you think I should have just told her no and stayed outside and taken my chances?
No, I don't think It's just...
Do you think because I don't have a home that I deserve to die?
No! Listen, I was just surprised, okay? She's never mentioned you before.
Maybe because she knew that you would act like this?
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
She's just old. I worry about her, you know. Wait, where did you say she was?
I didn't say. You didn't really ask.
Yes, I did. It was the thing I asked.
She's in the bathroom.
Then why didn't you just hide in the bathroom and she stayed in bed, huh?
She went to go get the mail.
I would have seen her on the way in.
She went for a walk in the forest.
I came through the forest.
A different forest.
Where is she?
She's out.
Out where?
She's helping distribute meals.
What?
At the market. They're cooking meals for people who've lost their jobs and kids that are out of school. She's helping. They don't have many people who can help.
That doesn't mean she should be helping. God, she's old and she's been sick. And the whole reason that I came over here is that she wouldn't have to go outside and get sick. Does she even care at all if she gets it?
She's taking a lot of precautions, you know.
That doesn't matter. No matter how many precautions she takes, she's still my grandmother. And I still want her safe. There are other people that can help, that aren't at risk like she is. It shouldn't be up to her.
Isn't it a good thing she wants to help people? It means she's a good person.
I know. Remember for when to help people.
I think it's a good thing that you're mad.
Stop giving me reasons to be mad.
Oh, I think you should see it from her way, too.
Her way? Yeah. Yeah, she wants to help people. Or she wants to help you. And I should be proud of her for doing her part, right? She doesn't have a lot of money, so she can't donate that. But she can give her time and her energy. She doesn't have a lot of kids to look after, so she doesn't have to worry about them while she's out doing this. Except for you, she lives alone, so she doesn't need to worry about infecting someone else. Not as much as other people do. She doesn't have a job, so she doesn't have to work from home like my parents do. She has hobbies. She has a home. So why shouldn't she want to help people that are worse off than her? I can see it perfectly fine from her perspective. But I think she needs to see it from our perspective, you know? She doesn't know what's in the air out there. If there are other volunteers that are sick, if someone getting the food, someone getting the food is sick, she has to walk so far, and something can happen to her on the way. Maybe one day she doesn't wash her hands often enough, and she just touches her face, and that's it. She's so selfless and helpful, and she thinks about others before herself, and of course, I love that she is. But that's why I wish she was a bit selfish right now.
That's fair.
They're not letting families in the hospitals, you know. I mean, it makes sense that they're not, but still. And the people are too sick for phone calls sometimes. If she got sick and I wasn't able to see her, and she was just gone without anyone with her, and maybe she wouldn't be able to tell she was sick, you know? Maybe one day she just stops returning my mom's calls, and it's because she's sick. And she doesn't answer the door when I visit, and we only find out after that she's gone.
You can't keep thinking about that.
can't stop thinking about that.
I think you should tell her.
Tell her what? I'd rather see someone else die instead of her.
I think most people feel that way.
You think a lot of things, don't you?
I've had a lot of time to think. Just like you. I've offered to go with her, you know? So she has someone to walk back and forth with. But she told me I shouldn't. We go to Crossword Club, but we met in a support group originally. I had cancer a while ago, and even though it'd been a long time I've been in remission, I have to go to the doctor if I ever get a fever. I'm probably a lot more likely to get the virus, and much more likely to die from it. And of course, she's taking care of herself to make sure she doesn't get sick. She told me about her lupus, but because I know she's so worried about me, I'm sure she's doing everything she can not to bring the virus in here. She's not being irresponsible, but I think it would hurt her more if she knew she wasn't doing absolutely everything she could to help people right now. If she can cook for people, she's going to. If she can offer me a place to stay, she will. She's going to keep herself healthy for herself and for us. And she can help people that much more.
You've known her a long time?
I guess. In the scheme of things, it doesn't seem that long.
I shouldn't wish my grandmother was a worse person.
I think there's a lot of that going around.
I know I wouldn't be able to get her to stop, though.
I'm sure if you tell her what you told me, she'll be extra careful.
I still worry.
No one's telling you to stop. It's okay to worry. Everyone's worrying about different things.
It just feels so stupid, you know? Worrying about her and myself when people like you have so much more to worry about than me.
It's not a competition.
And I feel like I should be doing more because I don't have as much to worry about.
It might help if you had something to do. Maybe you won't worry less, but you have less time to worry.
Maybe. I mean, everybody just seems to be doing these great things, right? And all I can do is bring in groceries and think about people dying.
Then, when everyone's tired later, or they get sick, you might be feeling a little bit better, and you can help then.
Maybe.
Start here.
Yeah, I'm not sure crosswords will help.
You might as well try something. Maybe bake some bread with your mom.
Thanks. Hey.
Did you want to wait for your grandmother to get home?
Nah, I'll just give her a call another time. My mom's probably worried by now. She was worried about me coming over here to begin with.
I'm sure your grandmother would love it if you come visit some other time, when it's safe.
Yeah. Hey, are you gonna stay with her after everything?
I'm sure I'll find some place, but she won't be entirely rid of me.
That's good. You know, I'm glad she has somebody. All right. Stay safe, okay? I'll make sure we get some extra stuff next time for groceries.
You too. Stay safe. I'll see you again.